morning and welcome to the Be the Light meditation. I know we have a lot of new viewers from around the world, so I'll introduce myself, Jan Jorgensen. We do the Be the Light meditation every Wednesday morning, and you are always welcome to come here, be with us, and go through a very deep cleansing, healing, enlightening meditation for about 30 minutes, and then I press stop on the recording and we talk. I noticed this morning that, see the painting behind me? I didn't do that on purpose, but in fact, when we are doing the Be the Light meditations, we are being our mature, galactic, bigger, real self. We're stepping forward, and sometimes that takes a little silver hair. The silver-haired among us know what I'm talking about. There's a certain maturity. It's taking a lot of maturity right now to make sense of what is happening in our world and to have any trust that this divine plan that a few of us are always talking about has any chance of succeeding, considering the level of shaking up that is occurring on every level of our society. This painting was actually gifted to me. A woman was meditating, saying, "What should I do with this painting?" A spirit told her to give it to someone in America. And the painting said 3 times, "I'm to go to Jan in California." This represents the fire, the burning off of the dross of saying the truth. And that's what we're doing. As we become more light, we can't stand for the lies, the betrayal, the misalignment, and it's sobering. She's not smiling. This is 2022. We are facing a lot of misdeeds, calculated disinformation given to us. Things are kind of falling apart. So what she is about us saying the truth without fear and holding the essence of what? Our highest consciousness. Truth, beauty, love, and goodness. So it's hard to do when we're tired. And I know a lot of us have battle fatigue, I call it. It's like, trying to be a good person, have integrity, everything's falling apart. Even our families can be challenging for us, even though we love them. So here we are. We're going to do a little bit of refreshing and relaxing, and then we'll take our journey into the future. And today we're going to see ourselves in the future, thus inspiring some hope, some mindfulness, and which will guide us to some new choices based on that future we see. So I know we're tired. Let's begin by taking a deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to let go of our regular everyday thinking, to-do list, chores, other people's thoughts, and begin to come into a place of repose and quiet. Just imagine a kite soaring, supported with just the right wind, not darting or moving in the sky, but just being held. And I did mention in the sky, because we're not going to find the answers in the peace in this dimension on earth with the way things are. So let's do what we do every week to drop in a soulful way. Take a deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. We put our entire energy field into a geometric structure, which, interestingly enough, is very much like a kite. It is an octahedron, two octahedrons, one's upside down, and the point is above your head, the other point is below your feet, and you are floating in the sky safely, unfettered by anything. I'll be using the instruments to help your body let go. Take another deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Did you know that your body is made, of course, of vibrations, which are frequencies, which have a correlating color? So today we're going to use our handy friend, the rainbow chimes. Imagine that you are a sponge, and each of these notes is soaking in to your organs, your tendons, your brain, and your nervous system. And your body knows exactly which notes are too saturated and which ones are a little low. So let's move through the rainbow again. And when you are fatigued and tired, just imagining a rainbow coming, that diaphanous mist of beautiful, balanced, pure colors is coming into your heart and then circulating through your entire being. And there's no effort. Simply by asking, the colors have a frequency, and your thoughts have an electromagnetic movement. So it's actually happening through your body. Rainbow chimes. Just let that energy be absorbed into your cells, forming new colors of relaxation and letting go. So that we may begin to take the steps to see and imagine a new future together. From a place of peace and calm. So we will not be taking the frequencies, the pictures, the activities that don't belong in the future, that we are choosing to not take. So we have just set a very safe space, a sacred space. Let's begin our meditation. We open our crown chakra and we allow ourselves just to be present with all that is, knowing that we are stable and anchored here in our physical body safely. We are learning to access different places and times on the timeline through our heart, so we will simply imagine that we are sending forth a beautiful tube of light. Let's imagine that there is a beautiful fractalating colored ball that allows you to travel, retrieve information, and bring it back, and it will be decoded perfectly for you, for your life, for your language, for your sensory system. So we simply place our trust in this process. So take your attention to your heart and imagine that you are sending forth a desire, a request. And through the law of attraction and benevolent universe, we are sending this request to go into the future 20 years from today, February 2nd, 2042. We enter this tube with no expectations, no desires. We're absolutely allowing, with a clean slate, an empty chalkboard, and open eyes like a child who is born into a new world. So you are moving from this fractalated ball, and you're asking and intending to arrive at February 2nd, 2042 now. You are using your inner eye, and you are using your sensory system to feel and see and touch and experience this environment for a few minutes now.
It's as if you are creating your true home, your place of peace, fully harmonically resonant with like-minded souls. This sense of home is a vibration. It is a frequency field. And now we begin the journey back towards this time and space, but first we ask and intend to bring back the frequencies of home back here now today into your body and energy field. We ask that we remember the messages, any other beings, our feelings, and let's pause for one moment to ask, is there anything else I need to access, see, or know from this time and space? And receiving that with clarity and coming back through this beautiful fractalated ball, which does honor all communication forms. Bring that information back and just allow it to seep into your heart and then flow and be fully embedded into your heart and then circulated through all parts of your physical body, all parts of your emotional body, for hope, for inspiration, for new ideas, but mainly let it circulate through your mental body, which gets crusty and stuck and not so hopeful. Let it come in like a tsunami and break up and flood all that you've been experiencing here that's not in divine alignment. Let it just break up with you.
Let it just flow away. All those mind shoulds, structures, structures, keeping us all contracted and stuck in stories and patterns. Let them all just flush away from your brain, your neurological system, and let your mind be a clean slate. Now, on this slate, you've brought back something very, very precious from the future. And you have an opportunity to make a new story, new ideas, new slate. What you saw in the future and what you experienced, how does that relate to you today, in this moment, in this nowness? For you to open to bigger, brighter potential futures. Oh, I love how that feels to say it. Bigger, brighter potential futures that you are creating so they will become a reality. Thought, action, reality. So it's not that we've cheated by going to the future and seeing what is the divine plans happening with or without people. This is allowing us the potential in this time in humanity to be part of something new and better on earth. It's been planned by the highest universal forces, galactic. Everything in the universe is conspiring for earth to heal herself and have benevolent human cohabitation moving forward. That's why everything is being washed away now with these tsunamis of truth. They can't really have no right. They have no golden ticket to move forward. So you are the bringer of the light and the new initiatives. And today, on that clean slate, you'll be doing things a little differently, and you will be marching at the front of the line to help humanity recreate reality in the eyes of our Creator, of what we can be and what we can do in a benevolent system based on love. Let's take a nice deep breath, and when we finish our meditations, we always put a beautiful golden resilient egg around our entire energy field, just to kind of hold it in for a little bit and be cozy and let those frequencies continue to move without interruption or interference from out there. All right. So I'm going to stop the recording now. Thank you for joining today. This is the Be the Light meditation every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time. I'm here in Olympia, Washington. And when I press stop the recording, we usually have a little community discussion. All right. Thanks for joining me.